Hi, this is Sage Wisdom by Shontell Harris. I'm here to do Taurus the Bull love reading for mid-month. Okay, Taurus, I prayed over these cards, asked for divine and angelic assistance to come in to guide me through this reading. Ask for messages only for your highest good. I'll call in tons of protection and love and light from source, from God. I'll call in my spirit guides, my ancestors, and the collective of Taurus the Bull, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus spirit guides at this time to help give me clarity with these messages. You have a lot of cards. I'm trying to interpret them now. I got to get additional cards to get clarity on the reading for you, Taurus. So I'm asking God to release my ego so I can clearly see, feel, hear, and understand the message. And I thank you guys for coming back to my channel. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, Taurus. So when I was meditating on the cards, situation was coming through. They're saying pay attention to your dreams. They're saying that all the details are part of a larger message that's trying to come through for you. They said that in the spring, some awakening is coming through for you, like a fresh start, like a new start, a new project, some type of renewal within yourself, within your physical, your mental, and your spiritual bodies. Is awakening and quickening, opening to like a new vitality. All right. Everything that you planted, that you put into place, like projects that you've been working on, they're going to start to take root in the springtime, and you're going to start going on a different path. So things are starting to change for you now. So the question that they want me to tell you to ask yourself is, where do I want to go? Because it could be in terms of a home relocation or a job relocation, but it could just mean in terms of you piloting your life differently. Like, how are you piloting your life? Like, how are you making things work for you? Are you on an up and up, or some things kind of deceptive? Or you have some deceptive acts going on? Okay. So when we talk about like journey and being on a path, the vehicle does not necessarily have to be like a like a physical thing. It could just mean like your body and the manners in which you're doing things, like your habits and actions changing. That's what they mean. They need you guys to reevaluate your choices on this journey that you're on. Okay. The color violet came up, which is a combination of red and the third eye blue, I think, right? Yeah. So your third eye and your root chakra, and it's saying blending of those two is going to bring balance and the balance and the calm that you need right now, because it's a reminder that the wisdom of humanity is like on a spiritual path. Okay, so they want you to keep a balanced perspective and respect to the practical and spiritual aspects of your life. Okay, so that's the message. Now, going to the tarot and the oracle cards. The card you got for situation, okay, you have the devil card and you have the 8 of swords. So the devil card is showing like jealousy and trouble and like wanting to break the chains, is tying you and holding you back. All right, so that's when we talk about this journey that you're on. And you have the 8 of swords where you're feeling frustrated and bound. You've been kind of stuck in your current situation. That's why we're talking about the vehicle and transportation, because you have some negative ties, some codependent type issues holding you back now. Some of you have addictions and is affecting your romantic life. Some of you just have some family issues that needs to be healed. I mean, it could stream from like forgiving your parents. It could just stream from like, situation just took place in the family that was never been healed. That was just covered up. Some of it is little magical stuff, some dark magic stuff going on with the parent and you, and the way that you're doing that is no longer serving you, is what they're saying. Yeah, it's no longer serving you. So something going on in regards to like healing like a family issue that has to do with codependency, negative ties, got that devil energy in there. Okay, so I see some little dark magical ties, you and your parent, you and your mother, or something like that. And some of it is just like being restricted because it's like you want something to work, but it's not working. So the way you've been trying to get a solution to the problem is not on the up and up. So when I look at the cards, it's a past situation that you're holding on to. So like a negative codependent tie that you have to a situation, like a past relationship. Okay. And yeah, it's only, you need to let this situation go. You need to break these negative ties, because when I look at the partner or how the other person is viewing the situation is showing you as the magician, like trying to manifest. I'm not showing the cards. You trying to manifest what you want in a situation. Like you were trying to manifest a new beginning with a person because you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, but it didn't work in your favor. And the reason why it didn't work in your favor is because is a truth that was uncovered. You were like affecting the natural balance of things, is what Spirit is saying. But they need you to disconnect from that energy, from trying to connect with that person on that type of level, because in some ways you're interfering with that person's free will. That's what Spirit is saying. So you got to disconnect from trying to manifest a new beginning with a person who does not want the same thing with you, because the person who you've done that to, or you were doing that towards, they recognize what you were doing. So the truth is coming to the forefront right now, and they're finding out the truth in the situation and what was happening. And what was happening was you were doing something against their will, magic crap, like dark magic stuff that was affecting their free will, and that's not right. Okay, so they're saying, Spirit is saying, retreat, disconnect from that at this point. All right, because what they're saying is weird, because my throat chakra is kind of messed up now. Ever since I've been doing your cards, let me say this, but I'm gonna get the message out. Okay, so I'm calling extra protection and extra guys to come in right now. What they're saying, look at how you're piloting your life. Is this right? Is this right? Oh, Judy, hi Judy. So accurate. You're telling my story right now. Really? Oh my God. Thank you for the confirmation. So you got to look at how you're piloting your life right now. You know what I'm saying? So you need to change the manners, the old habits, the old actions that you were taking in regards to trying to attract whatever it was you were trying to attract. Okay. Because it's a lower energy, and it's actually leaving you feeling bound and constricted. Okay. So that negative codependent way of you trying to seek out whoever it was, you're trying to seek out that codependent relationship and pulling in a family member to help you with this, you gotta let that go. That's what they're saying. Okay. And then confirm that, it's weird how my throat chakra is messed up. Confirm that it's saying religious factors is influencing your love life. So it's like something you're doing that's affecting somebody else's free will. And for aspects affecting the relationship, you got the Two of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords, and here it's showing like frustrations in regards to a romantic partnership. And you're frustrated because your tactics and your methods didn't work, and that's why you got the religious factors affecting it, because people have free will. Love is not a matter of, oh, I can manifest this situation. You can manifest a lot of things in your life. You can manifest a house that you want. You can manifest a job. You can manifest material things, but you cannot manifest love with magic. You know what I'm saying? You can set your intentions and put out there what you're wanting, and then let God and the universe work it out for you to bring that energy to you. But you can't take a specific person and say, this is what I want, and try to magic that into existence. No, you're interfering with somebody else's free will. So that's what I'm saying. When you always say, when you pray for something, if you pray for something specific to you, that's fine. Like, I want this nice house, and I want this nice car, and I want XYZ. You can do that because you're not affecting nobody's free will. Okay. But when you're praying for a partner, put the intention out there. But you have to allow the situation to come to you, which you're allowing God to work that out for you. You putting a work order in a form of a prayer, and you putting that out in the universe. That's what you do. And allow God to bring that person to you, or allow that energy to come to you because you manifest it. But anything else is affecting free will. Those love spells, stuff like that, that's affecting somebody's free will. And you shouldn't want to be in a relationship based off of magical aspects. You should want to be in a relationship because the person loves you and cares about you. They want the same things you want. Okay. Now, what they're saying is they want you to put an end to this burdensome kind of energy, this burdensome kind of thing that you were doing, like of trying to manifest what you want. You got the 10 of Wands, you got the Death card. They want you to end this situation so a new beginning can come in for you. That's what they're saying. And what they're saying is the situation is going to require you to have trust in the situation and have faith that you will get the thing that you want. Okay. Using deception to get what it is you want is not helping. All right. Judy, is it still resonating with you? It's not helping the situation. You can't make chemistry occur. Okay. You can't make somebody be what it is that you want them to be. That's why Harris said, if it's yours, it will come to you naturally. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So now the thing is, what you were fighting within yourself as far as what you want. You got the 7 of Wands, and what you really wanted was like a 10 of Cups type energy, like a happily ever after type situation. You were trying to draw in this kind of romantic life for yourself, right? But God said This is what God said. Let me bring that to you. This is the karma card. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring to you what you're asking for, is what he said. Everything, as far as in terms of love, anything with love and like the passion and desire that you want, you will get it, but you have to wait for it with you have to wait for divine timing for it to happen. Okay. So your love life is going to work out, but it's going to happen, it's going to occur naturally within divine timing, within God's time. You cannot play God. You can't interfere with a person's free will. God doesn't interfere with our free will. He allows us to make our own choices and decisions. Okay. So the thing that you want will come, Taurus, is what they're saying, but only within divine timing. Okay. So you got the Chariot saying the thing that you want will come, but it's not coming right now because you have to give it time. This is the High Priestess card. You got to do it more on the up and up. Allow it to occur naturally. The thing that you're wanting to happen. Okay. Is worth waiting for. It's saying it's worth waiting for. Just let divine timing take place. Let God step in. Stop trying to control this situation. This is you trying to control the situation with magic, with dark magic, with black magic, with spells. It's not real. That's not magic. Is not real. It's just it's a situation that you trying to put together. You're trying to play God, and God doesn't try to control in that way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the outcome, it shows that you're going to start balancing out this confusion around this idea of trying to manifest certain things. You are a master manifester. We all are. We can manifest what it is that we are wanting in our lives, but you cannot affect the free will of another person. You cannot try to control another person's life. You can only control your own life. Okay. So they're saying retreat from that type of activity. Retreat from that type of activity. Now pull back, meditate, so you can figure out what it is that you want. So you put your work order into God, right? But the person who you thought that you wanted, what they're saying is that is not enough chemistry or attraction to keep that relationship going. That's not for you. That relationship is not for you. So release it. Okay. Judy, let me read what you said. I did try to do that 2 weeks ago and it didn't work. I ended up moving out because he cheated on me, and now I'm trying to move on, and that's good. I'm proud of you for moving out and trying to move on, because if you hold the intention that you're gonna get what you want, it might not be with that person, Judy, but you will get it. Don't twist fate or free will, because all that ends up doing is making negativity come back to you, because that's not right. It's karma. This right now is a time of cause and effect. So let people be who they are. Let people, if they don't want you, let them move away from you. Either they're not for you. That's not who God have in store for you, if that makes sense. Okay. So like I call that unrequited love. It's not enough chemistry or attraction. I mean, you may be attractive, but maybe he's not. You want somebody who loves you equally as much as you love them. You know what I'm talking about? You want the love to be reciprocated naturally, not because you're doing some kind of spells or trying to make somebody, like you. That's not real. You want something rooted in truth and something that's real. Okay. So now what they're saying is, I got to breathe out this energy. Got to breathe out this energy. So what they're saying is, get your passion and purpose back. Is what Spirit is saying. Get your passion and purpose back. They're saying that you need to get the enthusiasm and the energy to work towards a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Okay, work on you. Sometimes when we look, it is hard to hear, but it's good that you're listening, because it's something out there that's better in store for you, Judy. Okay, yep, it's something out there that's better in store for you. You're going to get what it is that you're wanting, but you're going to do it the right way. Okay, so, but in the meantime, focus on something that's dear to your heart, something that you feel like you enjoy to do, something you always want to do, like a creative project. Start focusing on that. Focus on you, and then you'll start attracting the type of relationship that you want. Okay. Sometimes when you're going through something like this, Judy, you go through a support group, like, religious or spiritual community, or just like a counseling group, like you could join like-minded people where you can get friendships and help increase your spiritual growth, because everything in life is a learning process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not judged by what you did, but don't continue to do something that affects somebody else's free will. Just learn the lesson so you can move on. Okay. That's why Harris said, love yourself the way you want someone else to love you. Exactly. Focus on you and what it is that you want to do and how you want to be and how you want to feel, how do you want to operate on the outside world? Like what's the journey? What's the path that you're on? What's your end goal? What is it that you're trying to reach? You know what I'm saying? Start asking those questions. What is it that I want? You know what I'm saying? And then like the other thing they were saying, I forgot to tell you, is when you had this card right here, Violet, which is spirituality card, which is a wisdom and humanity card, but it was reversed. So it's kind of showing that you're not being balanced, you're not being humble, and it's like taking advantage of situations, using your gifts, because Taurus is, y'all are gifted. You know what I'm saying? But don't use it for dark arts. Don't use it for that black magic, those spells and stuff like that. Be humble and use your wisdom to pull into yourself what it is that you're desiring in this lifetime. And it does not necessarily have to always deal with somebody else or a love relationship. It has to do with your goals. Why are you here? What's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Okay. So, okay, that's it, really. I'm going to stop there because it's kind of heavy. The energy is kind of heavy for me. If anybody want to ask me a quick question, not too long, not too personal, I can try to answer a question. But just remember, no deception. Trust that God is going to bring to you what's meant for you, or somebody who's fitted for you, who you have a lot of chemistry with. Okay. Don't use your gifts for selfish needs. You know what I'm saying? Use your gifts for the highest good. So pull away from all that energy. Okay. The person that you were with is somebody who you knew in a past life, and that's why you feel that connection. But it's probably just like a lesson in it for you. All right. But wait for the person that God have for you this lifetime. That's what Spirit is saying. Wait for that person. Don't force stuff. Sometimes you force it and it's really not what you want. And then you in a situation. And sometimes you're just affecting your karma by doing something that's not on the up and up. Okay. All right. Judy, I'm happy. Do you feel like this helped you? Let me know if you feel like this helped. Okay. If anybody want a personal reading, I charge $20 for a 30-minute personalized video. The information will be in my description box once the live is over. But basically, you can email me at shonlharris30@gmail.com. And light and love. And I see you guys next month. All right. Oh, thank you, Judy. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.